Well, this is pretty shocking news. I don't think anybody had a heads up that this was coming. But you got to give Dale Jr. credit for leaving on his own terms. Last season he missed the last half of the year due to some concussion injuries and recovery, etc. And I'm sure that played some role. I can't speak for him, but I think it probably played some role. And he came back. He proved that he could do it, and no reason to continue on. I know. Had he asked me last year, I would have said, "What's the point of coming back? You've accomplished so much. Don't push it." But he did. And I think he's proved to himself and others he could still do it. So more power to him. We're going to miss him, but I imagine, I'm certain from things that I'm aware of that he was working with off out of the garage that we'll still see him around a lot. It's very important to us that we play a real role in Dale Jr.'s history. To hand him his first Xfinity trophy, and then a couple years later to hand him his first Cup trophy ever. I mean, the two first wins of his career in those two series came right here at Texas Motor Speedway. Those are special. Those are historic. So we've played a big part in his career. He's played a big part in our career. And that's why it's we've always been linked so closely together. So hopefully, maybe we'll hand him one more trophy here in November at the AAA Texas 500. Well, it's been a real season of the changing of the guard. Kyle Larson leads the points. He won out in California. Chase Elliott's been knocking on the door. Eric Jones has been knocking on the door for wins. There's just an abundance of incredibly great talent that's coming on. And with Dale Jr. now retiring on the heels of Carl Edwards moving on during the offseason, Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon prior to that, it's a time of transition in our sport, but it's a great thing. We've always seen this occur, from Richard Petty and David Pearson to Dale Earnhardt and Darrell Waltrip and Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. It's a continuous cycle, and right now we're in the midst of a big change, but the talent is so good, such great personalities in these young guys. So it's going to be one of those things where fans will quickly jump to another driver and identify with them and continue to be fans of the sport.